What's going on, guys? This is Team Sonic Vector, and as I told you, ladies and gentlemen, I have Wi-Fi now, so prepare yourself for some black and white and black white 2 Wi-Fi battles. This is going to be a black and white Little Cup Monogen battle versus Chary 1995. I want to get the team preview up and about right now, possibly, maybe, and there it is. As you can see, he's using 1st gen, and I'm using 4th. Threats on his team I'm looking at. Of the Eviolite users, I definitely don't want to deal with Porygon, considering he's got download, could play mixed attack and Bolt Beam. Voltorb is pretty scary stuff, especially combined with Goldeen, setting up the rain, maybe some rain and thunder combination there. And very scary form in Abra there could be a Eviolite or Life Orbed. And those are about the only 3 threats I'm looking at. The rest of my team, looks like I can handle them pretty well, so let's get on with the battle and enjoy. Alright guys, here we go. We got a battle versus Chary 1995. If you guys haven't checked them out, check the sub box below and do so now. Alright, I'm going to lead with Acro here. He's going to be the first witness to the stand as I come out with my Starly, and he's going to lead with his Bulbasaur. And now, to explain my thought process here, I wanted to just lead this battle off with a U-turn because I am Choice Scarf. I could easily get it off. But I'm thinking it's a Bulbasaur, you know. It probably doesn't have Eviolite. It probably won't live. But, you know, with my luck, it lives with, like, slim to no HP at all. And he's going to get off a Sleep Powder. Now, in retrospect, Starly's probably the main thing I wanted to fall asleep at this point, considering, you know, he is a Choice Scarfer. He can do a lot for the team, but a lot of other stuff I'd rather keep awake. So I'm going to switch here into Dahlia, which is my Drifloon. Originally was my Thrillish before I changed this team up. And he's also going to withdraw, because, you know, Jet Stingray is going to leave the building. And in comes EAF Jr. I understand the abbreviations, but I'm not even going to try to guess what that means. So he's going to set up the rain here. Now this is a sub-calm minding Drifloon. Nothing too fancy. He's going to set up the rain, and I know he'll be faster under Swift Swim, so I just want to go with a substitute. Maybe go for some Stab Shadow Balls behind the sub after I find out that this thing is physically oriented, at least from what I see, because I see the waterfall, and you'll notice after this turn you will also see the Life Orb recoil on the Goldeen, telling us that it is indeed physically oriented. So, that being said, I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball, thinking I can actually take a Waterfall after the fact, but we'll get to that. So the Shadow Ball is going to go through. It's going to do quite a nice little chunk, but I'm not modest, and I make a really derpy move here, and I'm thinking, okay, I can go into Dick Gumshoe, I can go into my Turtwig, and I can take this, but I'm not defensively oriented in any way. I am mixed attacking, so as you can see from this, my Turtwig does not take that Waterfall at all. Obviously, it will be outsped even without the Swift Swim ability, and we both have the Life Orb. And now, instead of letting Gumshoe die and bringing in something else to take its place, I'm going to bring in Diego Armando, also known as the adorable, sweet setup Piplup. And, yeah, he's just going to go for a Waterfall, and Diego doesn't take this well at all. He definitely takes it better than Turtwig, but it looks like a 2-hit KO solid, and yeah. So here I think I want to set up the Stealth Rocks, but he just goes for the Flail, and I believe he does take it out, if I recall correctly. Nope, down to 16. And he's going to get hurt by the Life Orb, and I'm just going to go for the Icy Wind here. I was predicting him to switch. I don't know why I was predicting him to switch, but Icy Wind will take out the Goldeen, so it looks like it's equal grounds for me and Chary, but Diego is definitely not sitting well, and Goldeen ripped holes, a good bit of holes in my team. Now in comes Voltorb, which is his item. I don't know why it's named item, don't ask. I'm going to switch out Diego Armando because he's not the witness. I'm going to bring the homicide detective Gumshoe back to the stand to testify, and that's a cell phone. And anyway, in goes Voltorb going for a Thunderbolt here. It's going to do a decent chunk. It's actually going to kill me, but he got a crit, so that mattered. So as usual, the detective fails to do all the work that he needs to do, and he's going to die to a stabbed thunderbolt that he resists. So in comes Agent Lang from the Interpol, the International Police. He's shiny and all cool stuff. He's got guts, he's got Facade, and Fire and Ice Fang and Wild Charge. So in comes 027. I didn't know we had secret agents in this battle, but in comes this Sand Shrew, and I called this so nicely. Go for the Ice Fang on the switch. But you can see from that damage, he's obviously Eviolite, but I get the lucky freeze. It paid it back for the critical hit from the Thunderbolt that I should have taken. And my Flame Orb's going to go off, enabling my Guts ability. So he's like, dang, please go for Fire Fang. But I'm smarter than that, just going to go for the Facade, play it safe, and you could see there that it's going to take 2 more hits, even from that range, to take him down. Now, I make kind of a questionable play here. Maybe I'm a turn ahead. I think I'm 1 turn ahead. Yes, I am. I'm going to go for another Ice Fang, predicting that it might kill. I might get lucky, but I don't. Do not kill him, because I'm not Life Orb. I am Flame Orb, obviously. And the Guts boost is helping, no doubt, but it's not enough to take this guy down. Now here, my thought process is that he's frozen, so I can get my Piplup back in here, get up my Stealth Rocks, or Stealth Cocks, whatever you guys want to say, whatever the cool kids say nowadays, and he's going to thaw out because Chary is a lucky guy, and he's going to go for the Earthquake. That's obviously going to take Diego out because the cuteness of that penguin cannot withstand this earth-shattering blow. So in comes Agent Lang again, who's going to do the cleanup work because, again, the detective has failed to do it, and so has the once defense attorney of Diego Armando, also known as Godo. So Agent Lang has to come in here and do the cleanup work. I'm going to get a useless crit on the Ice Fang. It's really not going to matter. And yeah, we're a little equaled out at this point. And I'm going to get hurt by the burn. And here comes, yeah, the Bulbasaur again. Now, if I recall correctly, this thing is Choice Scarfed. And I see it here that it's Choice Scarfed. I was really surprised. You don't see a Choice Scarfed Bulbasaur every day. And Leaf Storm's obviously going to take me out at stab. He's in overgrow range. Yeah, that's going to kill me. So that's cool. So I guess even the International Police cannot handle this case, as Lang is going to go down. So in comes the Dahlia Hawthorne once again to do some cleanup work. Leaf Storm being resisted. And he's going to withdraw Jet Stingray, also known as Choice Scarfed Bulbasaur, and bring in Homemade. Now this thing right here is the problem of this battle. This is an Eviolite Porygon. He's going to go for the download boost as he switches in and get his attack raise, which really doesn't matter too much because I resist the tri-attack. The question is if he has Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. So I'm just going to set up a sub and start trying to Calm Mind, knowing I will definitely be faster. But somehow I honestly think this is Modest Eviolite because even through the Calm Minds, he, as you will see here on this next turn, he is easily able to break my sub whenever he goes for that Ice Beam. There it is. There goes the Ice Beam, and it is easily going to just shatter right through my substitute. No trouble at all there. Either that or I underestimate the special attacking power of Porygon. But either way, it really doesn't matter. So my Drifloon's going to sub again. And, you know, I really wanted to gauge a hidden power fighting at this point, but I opted not to do so because I knew that if this thing is indeed Eviolite, it's probably not going to do more than a 4. And of course I have an Oran Berry for no reason at all, because I was playing Little Cup and I was thinking that it would help. But this is level 100 Little Cup, so I guess I digress. So now my substitute is going to fade once again, and I figure at this point Dolly is going to die anyway, so she might as well make a bitch move here and go for the hidden power fighting, as dark as she is. You know, she murdered 3 people in the series, so I guess she's going to try to make a 4th here. And as you can see, that hidden power fighting is just not going to do the trick. Not even half. And Ice Beam is just going to just decimate Dahlia Hawthorne. I mean, you can't punish her anyway. She's already dead. But luckily, she's dead. The bitch is dead. We can have a big bonfire. Everybody can have a good time. So in comes Phoenix Wright, the main defender of the team, which is my Bronzor, which is my Trick Bronzor with Gyro Ball and some other cool stuff. And I had to fade away from the camera for a minute. And in comes Peach Fuzz. He's going to swap out and go into Peach Fuzz, which is his Abra. Now, I predict this kind of, sort of. We'll say I predict it. Okay, sorry about that. I had to step away from the camera. Let's say I predicted went for the Earthquake. You can see that Abra is definitely invested in attack because they do a ton. And Shadow Ball just doesn't quite do the trick. So Gyro Ball easily going to finish off the Abra here. And Peach Fuzz goes down. I didn't know that he had a mustache, but, you know, that's news to me, Chari. So, yeah, that's cool. So in comes this stupid Porygon once again, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to get the download boost this time. It's going to be for the special attack. And, yeah, this thing is about to make a Triangle Ecstasy Spark all over this battle. Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference for those of you that used to play old Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, it's going to go for the Tri-Attack here. It is going to do some very nice damage and easily... I can't seem to get rid of this stuff. So Phoenix is going to go for the Gyro Ball. And, as you can see, that just doesn't quite cut it, guys. The Eviolite with the Recover is just a lot to handle at this point. And that is my best physical attack. Porygon definitely appreciates Eviolite, whether it's the Porygon 2 or the Porygon family in general. But back to this battle in hand, Earthquake, you know, I'm just trying to find something to do the trick, and that's a crit, so non-crit probably would have been a 6-hit KO, and the Tri-Attack is just going to terrorize my defense. Just going to make a big deal of trouble. I do manage to live, but I do get burned. So, sucks to be me. And I'm just going to go for the trick here. Really no point to give him the Macho Brace. But I do it anyway, just thinking maybe it might give me some kind of abilities. But it really doesn't matter. Because as you can see here, he is the Eviolite. And at this point, I really don't have much else to fight this Porygon with. And yeah, that's kind of sad. So Acro is going to come back and make another appearance, but there's one small problem. It's asleep, if you remember. And he's just going to withdraw Porygon here. He figures he's already got this in the bag, so he's going to add insult to injury and bring in Choice Scarf Bulbasaur again. Because, I mean, it's a Choice Scarf Bulbasaur. Who wouldn't want to bring in a Choice Scarf Bulbasaur on a sleeping Starly? And you can see his Choice Scarfed here because, well, actually you can't. We're both Choice Scarfed, and his Sludge Bomb is actually going to take me down, believe it or not. Stab, Power, Modest, Choice Scarf. Yeah, that's good game. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my first black and white battle. If you guys liked it, that's wonderful. If you didn't, let me know why. I've never commentated a Wi-Fi battle. This is my very first one. It was Little Cup Monogen versus Chari 95. I hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, sub, thumbs up. Later. Peace.